This is a Rogue Media Network podcast. Central Texas Life with Ann Harder presents Central Texas Events.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Central Texas Events. Ann Harder here with you. And I'm going to talk to you today about the wonderful flag retirement ceremony that is coming up on Sunday afternoon. And I have the amazing Marilyn Judy, who is the regent for the Elizabeth Gordon Bradley chapter of the DAR, and Norman Kronberg. And I got to get all your, you past regent, you are serving as vice regent, and you're the vice chair of the state DAR flag ceremony. Correct. And so for many years now, I've been interviewing you about the flag retirement ceremony, and really excited about this one coming up on Sunday afternoon at the Woodway Family Center at 3, because I'll be singing too. So I'm excited about that. But the flag retirement ceremony is important. Tell them why.
This was generated following 9/11 to honor first responders and our military who responded, risking their lives, obviously not knowing what the situation was how it was going to play out. So our regent at the time proposed that we have a ceremony to honor those who were so brave in our crisis for our country. So she got with my Marine Corps League president at the time, and they created a ceremony to honor. It not only honors our veterans and first responders, but it also highlights the flag of the United States of America, which is the most recognized symbol of freedom throughout the world. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, why would we have so many people trying to come in rather than getting out? And so that's what
the human heart yearns to be free.
You got it. So what we try to do is to recognize our veterans during Veterans Appreciation Week, right? And also honor our flag. We collect flags year-round in order to destroy them according to the Flag Code, which is part of the greater United States Code, which covers a multitude of things, but specifically the Flag Code.
A lot of people don't really understand about the protocol involved with having an American flag.
Yes. So what we tried to do, we do distribute copies of the Flag Code and make it available to people if they would like to know the basics of how to display them and what to do when they're no longer serviceable.
Mm-hmm. Marilyn, tell me a little bit about the Elizabeth Gordon Bradley chapter. Tell me about your DAR experience and why this, is something that's fulfilling for you to do. I'm sure there are many things you could be spending your time doing.
Well, and those of us who trace back and love history, we trace back our ancestral heritage, like to do patriotic things. And so the Elizabeth Gordon Bradley chapter is a offshoot of the Henry Downs chapter. They had been in Waco for over 100 years, and the Elizabeth Gordon Bradley is only 44 years old.
Oh, just a baby.
Yeah, just a baby.
I did not know that history. Thank you.
Yeah, it was started back in 1976. Right. So I enjoy being part of this group. I didn't go to a single meeting for about 20 years because I taught school.
Yeah.
But I would go to the Saturday meetings, and then when I retired, then I got involved. And it's just a worthwhile way to spend my time and efforts. And I think it's promoting patriotism is just something.
And there are lots of different things that you do. Aside from the flag retirement ceremony, there's oral history and oral history project, I think, that the DAR is involved with.
Maybe the other one, not so much that we've done. Well, I guess oral history could be when we have people come and give a program.
Sure.
They are telling us things we don't we didn't know before.
Yeah.
We do things for veterans. Last year we had a Valentine's party for the blind unit at the local VA. We've done all kinds of service projects in the Waco area and the surrounding areas. We have one member who runs the Lorena Food Pantry, and we had donated funds to her and purchased a freezer during COVID days. So we look for things to do that are helpful.
Exactly. The program coming up on Sunday afternoon, though, is going to start off with, you were telling me, it's going to start off with 6 bells. So I'm going to learn something new when I'm there about a time.
This is the
Navy time.
Navy watch time. So this indicates the beginning of 3 o'clock when the program begins. We will have a local scout troop ring 6 bells, which mark 1500 hours or 3 p.m.
Okay.
So we've been practicing to get that done.
Good. And also, I mean, you've just got a wonderful list of people involved. Also, the Midway High School Chamber Singers, who are awesome. They'll be bringing some music as well.
Yes, they will be singing among the national anthem and America the Beautiful to open. And they'll also be singing the Armed Forces medley. And we will have the veterans rise when they're
When there is branch of the military is
Right.
That's neat. And of course, this is happening the day after Veterans Day being
Yes.
celebrated.
Well, this event takes place on the first Sunday following Veterans
So
Day.
it just happens to be the day after. Yeah.
Yes. So next year will be much later in November as a result, because November is going to, 11th is going to fall on a Sunday. So we will,
Oh, it'll be a whole week
yes.
later.
But this is the reason they recognize Veterans Appreciation Week.
Now, you've had it at the Carleen Bright Arboretum. Let's talk a little bit about the location. This is going to be at the Woodway Family Center.
Yes, and this will be the original
Okay, honestly,
Woodway Family Center. It was not complete when we made arrangements to hold the event there. So we are going to, they're dressing it up for us.
And it will be indoors or out?
It will be indoors.
Okay.
We had an event several years ago where a front blew in on the morning of the event. And up to that point, we'd been holding the event outside.
I had been to more than one outside.
And so the choir director said she wasn't bringing her choir to stand outside.
I'd catch a call.
So give me a minute. We will figure this out.
But obviously, the burning part of the ceremony will be
Certainly, that's
will
not
be outside.
inside.
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
To me, though, that's a moving part of things.
Yes, we have 3 veterans. This year we will have 3 Vietnam veterans who will be serving as the ceremonial flag bearers. And they will carry the ceremonial flag to the burn pit. We actually have 2 little burn grates, and they will deposit this ceremonial flag, one of the very large flags, into
Well, because, sometimes you see car dealership, whatever, you'll see a flag and think, that's getting tendered. I mean, it's not supposed to look like that.
Correct. Well, we call them unserviceable when they are, as it has been termed, tattered, torn, faded, or worn.
Yeah.
And all sizes. We get the little hand flags, do you, as well as the huge flags that you see flown at banks and car dealerships.
Then you cut the metal grommets out.
Yes, we do that. In fact, what we do is remove the headers, that's the white part, with the grommets, and to string them on a wire. And that is used as our starter in the burn pits.
Okay.
To soak those in a flammable liquid, not gasoline, but so that we can start the fire. And then when the ceremony is done, we can lift that ring out with all the metal grommets attached. We don't have to get down on our hands and knees and pick them up.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you used to cut them out with scissors, and that was a chore.
Right.
So, yeah.
So that simplifies it.
Ingenuity.
To make bracelets out of those grommets with an expendable wristband, but I haven't played with that.
I figured that out. When That's something to think about. Well, it's gonna be wonderful, and I'm really excited about being there, and so honored that you asked me to do that. And because anytime I can do something that honors the flag, that honors our veterans, the DAR, I'm more than happy to be there.
Well, you've always been such a faithful supporter of our veteran community, and they love you.
I love them back. And full disclosure, I'm a member
Yes, you're
of the Elizabeth Gordon Bradley chapter of the DAR. So very proud to say. So, yeah, if people want more information about how to maybe look into a DAR membership, how would they do that, Marilyn?
They could send me an email
Okay.
if they would like to do that, or call me, I guess.
Yeah, there is some genealogy and about some history, Dewey, but there's lots of help in that department.
Yes, and there's more than ever. They have created a volunteer genealogist, ladies all over the country that they want to help. And
Right.
so they will turn your name over to somebody, and these ladies will help look for you.
I can figure it out.
Yes.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you both so much. So again, the 22nd annual flag retirement and disposal ceremony coming up on Sunday afternoon at 3:00 at the Woodway Family Center, 1100 Estate Street. And I hope to see a lot of you there. And thank you both. I know I'll see you ladies both there. Thank you, Meryl and Judy. Y'all are great. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you for having us.
And we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production.